are you folks? Hey, Shenandoah Briscoe coming to you live right here in St. Charles, Missouri. You know it's the first state capital of Missouri. Yes, there wouldn't even be a blog without a muscle spasm, and of course I had to start the show off with the first one right here off the top. You know, this is blog number 172. That's right, friends, 172. Do I look like I just gained about 10 pounds? That's because I'm shoved back in this muscle spasm. Well, that's alright. It'll relax out in a minute. Alrighty then. Hey, you know, the Statler brothers. I was just thinking about the Statler brothers, and you know what brought the Statler brothers to mind? I tell you what it was. It was the hospitality that we received out there at the Longhorn Steakhouse out there in Cave Springs. Yes, sir. They set up birthday wishes from my son. They sung them all out there, and you know he wasn't even there. Because he's in the Army now. So, you know, Longhorn Steakhouse out in Cave Springs, Missouri. Come on by and have you a bite to eat. They got some good hospitality out there and some real good food. So, stop on in and tell old Sam that I said, hello, Shenandoah said it to you. Alrighty, hey, but back on the Statler brothers, I was looking up some songs, and, well, I thought I'd give them a shot. They're not the easiest songs in the world to sing because, well, it's Statler brothers, and I'm only one me, and they've got 4 voices, you see. But we're going to give it a shot. So, here we go. Come and listen to the radio show where the mighty hosts of heaven sing. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. If you want to hear songs of Zion coming from the land of the endless spring, get in touch with God and turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on and listen to the music in the air. Turn your radio on and on the glory share. Turn your lights down low. Turn your lights down low and listen to the master on the radio. Get in touch with God. Get in touch with God. And turn your radio on. Listen to the songs of the fathers and the mothers and the many friends and gone before. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Some external morning we shall meet over on the Hallelujah Shore. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. And listen to the music in the air. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. And the glory share. Turn your radio lights down low. Turn the lights down low. And listen to the master's radio. Turn your radio on. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Oops. I ran out of lines here. Turn your radio on. Listen to the music in the air. Turn your radio on. On the glory shore. Turn the lights down low. Turn the lights down low and listen to the master's radio. Get in touch with God. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on. Alright. Well, that was that one. Gave it a shot. You know, I just thought I'd try it. I'm kind of cold today. Don't know why. I mean, it's hot outside. It's a pressure cooker out there, folks. That's why I'm in here, but I'm in here and I'm freezing. I tell you what, I don't know. I drank something through my straw about a week ago, and it still tastes like it. So, one of these days, I'm going to have to change out my whole straw system. Guess I need to order some new straws. That way I can change it out. Anyway, hey, here's another one from the Statler Brothers. It's called The Class of 57. So here we go. Let me give it a shot. Tommy's selling used cars, Nancy's fixing hair. Harvey runs grocery store and Margaret doesn't care. Jerry drives truck for Sears and Charlotte's on the make. And Paul sells life insurance and part-time real estate. Helen is a hostess, Frank works at the mill. Janet teaches grade school and probably always will. Bob works for the city and Jack's in lab research, and Peggy plays the organ at the Presbyterian Church. And the class of 57 had its dreams. We all thought we'd change the world with our great works and deeds. Or maybe we just thought the world would change to fit our needs. Yeah, the class of 57 had its dreams. Betty runs a trailer park and Jean sells Tupperware. Randy's on an insane ward and Mary's on welfare. Charlie took a job with Ford and Joe took Freddie's wife. Charlotte took a millionaire and Freddie took his life. John is big in cattle and Ray is deep in debt. Where Melvis finally wound up is anybody's bet. Linda married Sonny, Brenda married me, and a class of 57. No, and a class of all of us, just a part of history. Oh, the class of 57 had its dreams, but living life day to day, it never like it seems. Things get complicated when you get past 18, but the class of 57 had its dreams. Oh yes, the class of 57 had its dreams. Well, there you go. I wasn't in the class of 57, but the Statler brothers were, and well, I figured I'd just throw that out there and see what I could get out of it. You know, I got a lot more time, which means I could sing a lot more songs, but I don't think I'm going to do that. You know, my eyes are kind of blurry today. I don't know why. Don't know why at all. I tell you what, my dad sent me some pictures that I asked him to go and take. So if you go on my Facebook page at Hello and How Are Ya, you can take a look at them. They're also on my regular Facebook page, Shenandoah Briscoe. But if you go to Hello and How Are Ya and you take a look at them, what it is, it's a dog log. So if you're looking at the tree, at the dog, my dad's petting the dog. So you go ahead and take a look there, take a gander. Those are pretty cool pictures. I attempted to get them took myself, but you know how trying to hold a camera with this, it doesn't quite make it. And so therefore I had my dad go back and get some better pictures. Yes sir, I sure did. Anyway, hey, what else was I going to say? Oh, you know what? If you ever find yourself needing a place to stay for the night or for a week when you're visiting somewhere, you might check into the Hampton Inn. Yes, sir, the Hampton Inn's got some comfy mattresses, and whenever you check with your travel guide and you look up their handicapped accessible rooms, and it tells you that all they got is one of them step-in bathtub things, well, I want to tell you what, you better call the hotel and particular that you're planning on staying at, because why, I tell you, the one in Columbia, South Carolina, the Hampton Inn Northeast, that one there's got a roll-in shower in it, and I'm telling you, that is a nice shower. Whole floor. Now see, if I'd had mine set up the way I wanted it, it would have been that same way. I would have had the whole bathroom tiled and had a drain right out there, and that way, if there was water sprayed here and there and abouts, if there was a mess to be made, well, hey, it would all run downhill and it would all go right in the drain. Just get you a squeegee and squeeze your water right on down the drain. Yes, sir. Besides that, keeps your floor mighty clean. But anyway, hey, that being said, if you, then they've also got some really comfy beds, I'm telling you that much, and a great spread for breakfast. Oh, and if you want to go swimming, they've even got a handicapped accessible pool. They've got a chairlift that you just transfer into and put the seat belt on, and it'll swivel you right on down and around into the pool. Nice and cool. Yes, sir. I'm telling you, it's nice and cool. And then if you just so happen to be at the one in Columbia, right across the road there is a restaurant called the Lizard's Thicket. Yes, sir, they've got some good old-fashioned southern cooked food. Just stop on into the Lizard's Thicket and give it a taste. Now, I tell you what, you're going to be running up against some good food there, but I tell you what, that steakhouse, boy, the Lone Star Steakhouse. Lone Star? No, Longhorn. That's it. That Longhorn Steakhouse, they had some good food. Boy, I tell you what, I had a medium well steak, and I tell you what, I haven't had a medium well steak prepared quite as good as that in a long time. Just a little pink on the inside, and oh man, tender. Oh yeah, you could chew it. It was like chewing butter. Oh, and the flavor. Oh yeah, they've got some good flavored steaks over there at the Longhorn. So hey, find yourself a place to eat anytime, anywhere. Sorry about that. I'm just on commercials today. I just feel like praising up the people that done me well in the last few months here. So there you go. Also, you know, I go down here to my Phillips 66 station down here. It used to be the Hit and Run. Not sure what it is now, but here, let me just do this real quick. I'll find out what it is. Yes, sir, it's a Petromart. That's what it is. Yes, sir, the Phillips 66 Petromart right across the street from me on the north end. Down here right before you get to Highway 370. Yes, sir, they're always helpful to me. Every time I go in, I've got somebody that'll open the door. If it ain't a patron, then it's one of the people behind the counter. They'll make their way out there to open the door for me, and they always have a tendency to help me out. They hand up, but they'll reach and get and grab and pull and whatever it is that I need done down there at the store. Well, they'll do it for me, and I really appreciate that. Because, well, hey, I ain't the easiest customer to deal with because, well, I'm kind of cantankerous. Can't you tell by my attitude? I'm normally just as mean as a brick. Okay, maybe not. But hey, just because I'm not doesn't mean I couldn't be. If I tried, I really could. If I tried to be mean, I could probably be mean. But I never try, so there you go. You know what? Looks like about that time. I got about 10 seconds left. So are you ready for it? Alrighty then, here it goes. This is Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are ya? You know, God loves you and so do I. So be blessed and tune in tomorrow because, well, I'm going to be here and I hope you are too.